Hi everyone, my name is Abdul, and today I will be interviewing Yusuf Himayat. So, Yusuf, can you indicate why and how your interest in dentistry developed? What have you done to demonstrate your commitment to this profession?
I was interested in dentistry since I asked my uncle, who is an orthodontist, about dentistry. Once in a while, I used to ask my uncle to take me with him to the hospital to get more information about their environment and how they deal with the situation and what they do in case of an emergency. I have been watching a lot of videos about it since I was a kid, and the very first video I watched was about cleaning teeth and replacing them. It was so captivating that I couldn't stop watching until I could see the final results. Then I expand my knowledge about this field by researching about their specialties. By researching, I realized that I could have the opportunity to specialize in anything. But the main goal is to be an orthodontist, and this is how my journey started in dental field.
Okay, that's great. So, indicate how and why you choose your major. How has this choice benefited you both professionally and personally?
Since I was young, I wanted to be something in the field of dental. As I said, I realized I wanted to be an orthodontist when I completed my researching about it. Also, I was surrounded by a lot of family members who are in the field of medical. They are successful and I have seen them develop so well. They definitely played a huge role in my decision making. The family member that really influenced me a lot would be my uncle. With my uncle's guidance and the knowledge that I am and I will be obtaining from the university, I will definitely make me a person that I wanted to be. This field has developed my skills and knowledge in both professional and personal life. Personally, mm, it has made me realize the value of time. So, I believe that time is the most valuable thing we have, but we don't feel it. I haven't made the most of it, but ever since I have realized it, I will try to make the most of it. Professionally, I would say it has made me more patient and understanding. It has taught me that in this field we have to be perfect and our mistakes are supposed to be minimal since we are dealing with a human being.
Yeah, I definitely think that time is one of the things that you need to be very careful about. Alright, so what are you doing now and where do you work now?
Right now, I work for USF Transportation and Service Department, serving the public health college by transporting people from one place to another. So working with this department helped me to manage my time between school and work. So it made me a better in managing my time. Also, I will be volunteering for Metropolitan Ministries this weekend.
Alright, that's great, Yusuf. Alright, so describe your ideal life in 10 years. What will you be doing? What will be your personal life be like? And what will you be working on?
Mm. This is really tough question. So in 10 years from now, I'm looking at myself as someone who owns his own who owns his own dental clinic. I'm practicing my skills and improving myself every day because I want to share my knowledge with people and make them understand what's going on. Having the ability to diagnose and treat uh, would be something I would like to specialize. Sometimes it's just trial and error method to analyze the problem, but I want to be precise and not waste anyone's time. My personal life, I didn't think about it, but I don't know what life has in store for me. But one thing I'm sure about is that I will be studying a lot to be on the top. Because in this field, you have to be studying and discovering something new even after you finish school. Because technology has developed a lot of stuff, so we need to know how to deal with new technology that's gonna come up. Uh, and so far, what I will be working on, I'm not sure, but I would like to do a research that would benefit community and the world. Apart from that, I will always be working to improve myself for to be a better person.
Yeah, that's great, Yusuf. All right, so this is a very good question. According to me, describe a time when something negative happened to you, or when you went through something difficult, but which in hindsight can be viewed positively. And can you just elaborate a little more on that, please?
Okay. Actually, didn't face a lot of negative stuff to me in my life, but the only one like I can feel it's leaving my family behind to pursue my career in a total different country and culture was definitely the hardest thing I had to do because I used to count on them for everything, even for preparing my food, like literally everything. But then I realized that I'm doing all this because of something that is my dream and I want to be, is studying and becoming an orthodontist. When I started to live alone, I started to take my own decision and manage my own time and dedicate myself to the field of dental. By moving here to the United States, I have adopted to different life and I'm confident that I can fit in anywhere. Adapting to different situations and by fitting in anywhere will definitely help me a lot in the field of medical, especially like in the field of dental.
Yeah, I think leaving your family at a really young age can be really difficult because we are really dependent on them.
Yeah, because I
And-
left when I was like 17.
Oh wow, that's great. So that means you were not even 18 when you left, so
No,
it must be
before.
really difficult.
Yeah, it was really like, and especially they live far away, so I have to take a plan, 12 hours to go to see them.
Oh wow,
So
wow.
it's really tough.
Yeah.
But now with the phone, so I can talk with them every day.
Yeah, technology has evolved so much that it's easier that you can see them, talk to them, which
Yeah.
is really nice. All right, Yusuf. So, how would you describe your leadership style? And describe an example of when you had to adjust your leadership style to address the needs of a group.
Mm, I would say that I can bring the most of out of my group. I'm gonna tell you about a group project that I have done with in the school with my members. During a group project a few semesters ago, no one was ready to take responsibility and do their job. So I had to step up and organize the group and distributed the work by communicating with them. So I decided to make like a group message and we communicate with each other. I was able to distinguish the skill set a person has and according to that I distributing them their work. And when they did their work, I made comment on what need to be fixed and what not. I'm the kind of person that can lead any group and make the most of it. And actually, we got a very good grade on this project, so we almost got like perfect grade. It was the most like highest grade in the class.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I think leadership quality is one of the things that you always need to have, whether in any field. I don't mean like in only in medical field, but also in any other field. I think it's the most important thing because when you try to lead a group and when people see you that you're leading, they try to follow you. Like you set an example for them, you know.
Yeah, that's right. And I like to be a leader in my work.
Nice, nice. All right, so let's
This is
ask.
one of the things what made me choose to be a dentist because I feel like I'm on my like I don't have boss. I feel like you have your clinic and so you
You
deal
deal with your.
everything. Yeah.
That's nice. That's
Not
nice.
like for example in different place you have to be working with a company and you have like manager,
Mhm.
so it's different.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, so this is also a very good question. Which do you think is more important quality for a good health profession, to be an independent thinker or to be a team player?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you based on my experience and knowledge, I would always be a team player and choose someone who's a team player in my team. Because a group of people who are compromising and understanding each other can have a better result and be more efficient than a group of people who are independent thinkers. As you know, because each independent thinker may have his own idea and knowledge and strategy, and this might create a conflict. In this field, we have to be quick and conflict mean time, and we as a doctor we cannot afford that because we are dealing, how I told you earlier, with a human. So we don't want to wait. We don't want him to wait for the diagnosis. So we want to be quick. I know what we are doing.
Yeah.
So that's why I would choose a team player and be a team player rather than to be independent thinker.
That's really great. I have a question. So, since I've heard from a lot of people that medical students they don't have a lot of free time, and they're always studying, doing some research, and always trying to help the community. So, how do you utilize your free time, and what do you do in your free time?
Yeah, actually, I rarely have free time. Like as you said, like I have to maintain high GPA, so I have to put a lot of effort for studying, and plus I have to do a lot of volunteer work. So I have to go find and apply to get some hours for volunteering. So actually, when I have free time, I'm not the person who likes to stay home at all. So I want to get some air, to get fresh again. So I would call my friends to go out, like especially to the beach, bowling, or have some walk in downtown by the river, to get fresh air. And I also like to play soccer sometimes, so to keep my mind out of the study. I recommend actually each medical student to give time to themselves and go out and enjoy a little bit because, our body needs some break, some
True.
time and get relaxed other than studying.
Alright, so since you said that you came to this country when you were 17 and you are from a different culture and a different country, so can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you some. Okay, actually, I'm a Palestinian citizen that I live in Saudi Arabia, and all my family are there, and I also I'm born in Saudi Arabia. But my grandfather has moved from Palestine to Saudi Arabia like a long time ago to have a better life. And since then, we have been in Saudi Arabia, and I have two sisters and one brother, and my brother is older than me, and he's doing digital engineering.
Nice.
So I get to know some of the stuff about his studying. So sometimes I ask him to get experience about what he's doing. So just to get some knowledge, just out of curiosity. In between Saudi Arabia and United States, there are a lot of culture difference I faced. Especially in Saudi Arabia, they are a religious country, so they have a lot of restriction. They have strict rules. It's not the same as here, and they don't have freedom as much as here. So I feel totally different life over here than there.
Alright, so which would you think is better, Saudi Arabia or the United States?
Actually, it doesn't matter where would I live. As all what I care is about having my family around me, my friends. That's what makes the place nicer.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
a nice place without nice people, it's hard to live on it. So I would actually if I could choose between them, I would choose here, but bring my family over here and all my friends. So I would love to live here.
Yeah, definitely. As you said, having a family is the most important thing when it doesn't matter where you live. Having a nice family who are supportive, who always, are behind you is really important.
Yeah, because having family, you never feel alone.
Yeah, true,
So
true.
you always have supporters, push you to do well. So they don't like to see you down or especially when you have bad days, a lot of things going on. So you need somebody to support you in the end.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Yusuf, I think
Do you have
that's,
any more question for me?
right now, no. I think that would be all, and I wish you the best of luck for your future, and I hope you fulfill and your dreams, and I hope that you become a really good dentist.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for.
Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate coming here and interviewing me. And thank
Yeah.
you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're most welcome.